Okay, God, I get what you're trying to do. I made a choice this year where I decided to put my faith in Hey, it's Being Indira, your favorite life coach and founder of Brown Girls Heal Movement. Welcome to another video with your favorite life coach. Whew. I have to give a disclaimer. This video may be long. I don't know how long it's going to be, so I'm going to ask you to please bear with me because I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to give you the real, raw, and uncut, and I don't know who this message is for, but I know I have to say this message. It's funny because I didn't have this idea until, I'm going to say November. Let me look it up so I don't mess up any dates. So this idea came to light November 16th. Let me see if I can get it in focus. Okay, probably not, but whatever. November 16th is when I had the idea that I no longer wanted to do a vision board. And that's a little bit different for me. I've been doing vision boards since, I'm going to say forever, but I've been doing vision boards correctly since 2019, to the point where everything I put on my vision board has actually happened. So when it came to me that I'm not going to do a vision board, it was a little bit scary. But that's how God works. God tells you to do something and you just need to move. No questions, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. But it's funny because this idea came November 16th. I'm like, okay, I need to record it. I need to record it before New Year's because I want people to understand, like, 86, that vision board, okay? But it's funny how today is the day that I make the video. And I make this video with a heavy heart. I make this video with transparency and rawness. Like, the things that I'm going to discuss with you is so funny that God has put me in a position where I have to be here so you can truly understand the message and how I'm feeling and why I'm not doing a vision board this year, why you shouldn't do a vision board this year, and why of all days God made sure today was the day that we had this sit down video. Alright, sis, let's get personal. Okay, the reason why I said I was no longer going to do a vision board is because I started believing that the things that I have, my aspirations and my dreams that I have in store for me in 2022 is not something that can be found in a magazine. Those are someone else's dreams, someone else's reality. And yes, it is great motivation. And honestly speaking, it's worked for me in the past. But I want to go to a new level. I want to have new beliefs. You know what? Let me just rewind. Let me tell you what I believe, my vision when I close my eyes, what I imagine for my year of 2022, whether it's financially, emotionally, spiritually, sexually, love life, career, parenting. I just want to give you this vision. I am going to start off financially. And I cannot believe that I am being this transparent, but I know I need to, and I know it's going to help someone in this world. But today is December 30th, 2021. And okay, God, I told you to use me, so use me. This is my bank account right now. And y'all know I'm still working on how to do the focus. Yeah. 39 cents after I paid my bills. And I got paid today. When I close my eyes, y'all, when I see my life for 2022, I don't see a bank account on zero, you know. I see a year from now me looking at my account. Y'all, I got at least 100,000 in savings untouched. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I've been a girl who got savings and then something else come up and I spend the savings and I say I'm gonna replace it and it's that repeated cycle. Nah, not 2022. No. 100K untouched, just savings. Oh my God. 50K in my account. My individual account. But see, it's crazy how sometimes when we pray for things or when we have a vision, we're not really specific. It's like, oh, okay, I want this money in the account, but be clear, baby girl, all money ain't good money, so how you want to get it? So when I envision my life for 2022, the foundation, because baby, 2022 is only the foundation, it's the seeds. You know, you have a harvest season and a seed planting season. And I talk about it all the time, especially in my master classes. But you have to plant your seed today for tomorrow's harvest. In 2022, that's my year. Every seed that I plant is going to be for the next woman behind me, for my children's children. It is generational wealth. It's wealth for women who never thought it was possible. I have to say yes today. I have to say yes in 2022 so women in 2030 and 2040 don't even have to go through the battles that I went through. So when I'm telling y'all I got $100,000 saved in my account and $50,000 to $60,000 in my checking account, that don't come from working somebody's job. Whew. Okay, God, I get what you're trying to do. I made a choice this year where I decided to put my faith in a job, in finances, as opposed to my passion, my dreams, my aspiration. So for those of you who don't know, in 2018 I started a blog called Being Indira, where it was just my online diary where I got to tell my truth. But I didn't know that in me telling my truth, other women would be inspired, other women would have hope, other women would live out their truth. And Being Indira transformed into a blog, into me being a full-blown life coach, to me hosting retreats and teaching other women how to turn their broken pieces into a masterpiece, and how to say yes, and how to heal their inner little girl. And in doing so, it progressed to Brown Girls Heal movement, which I met two amazing people who God said, you guys need to come together and make this thing a reality. And we put our tour together. We went to New York and we went to Atlanta, and then pandemic hit. But it's okay, because 2022, baby, we jumping them seas. We back on tour. But life sat in this year, and I started thinking, oh, you got a wedding to pay for. Oh, you have this to pay for. Oh, you have this to pay for. Baby girl, you need a job. And I made that decision because entrepreneur life is up and down, like, all the time. So entrepreneur life, 1 month is up, 1 month is down. So I relied on something consistent. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this job, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make this money. And yeah, you're making it. But what did it cost me? So many times in life we want things that we think is good for us, not realizing the price that it costs for us to have it. So me working at a job has cost me my ability to work on my business, my ability to spend time with my family, my ability to spend time with myself, like you guys. I used to wake up at 3 a.m. every morning. And by 9 o'clock a.m., I had all my work done for BGH. I was getting my kids ready for school. We was reading books in the morning, packing lunch, doing breakfast. They were gone. I was taking a nap. By 1 o'clock p.m., I was back up working again. By the time the boys got home, I was spending time with them. I prepped for the next morning, and I was done by 6 o'clock. Like, that was my lifestyle. But because I saw my problems, or what I thought were problems, and not realizing that they're temporary obstacles, and requires me to have faith so other people can have faith. I did something that wasn't for me. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I've had hell ever since. God has told me this is not for you, this is not for you, this is not for you, this is not for you. And I'm like, nah, but these bills getting paid, so it's for me. But literally, we've been there before. When we're going to do what we want to do because it works in that moment, no matter what it costs us mentally, no matter what it costs us emotionally, no matter what it costs us spiritually. And so when I envision my life for 2022, and I see what my bank account looks like, it's bigger than the numbers. It's what I'm doing to achieve it. It's how many women I'm helping to achieve that goal. How many women I teach to heal themselves next year. How many women am I teaching their self-worth and how to put the you in value. How many women are learning how to bridge the gap of who they are and the woman they want to become. How many women are saying yes to their fears and no to their insecurities. That is what that bank account reflects. It doesn't reflect me working a corporate job and it works out great. It reflects me putting me first. It reflects me believing in myself. It reflects me saying, what if it works? And not believing that everything bad is destined for me. It's okay to fail. It is okay. Every time you fail, you're still winning. Even when you're losing, you're winning because you're learning what to do and what not to do. So it's a win for you. I can't find that in a magazine. I can't find that on the internet. Go print it out and put it on a board. The vision that I have for 2022 is bigger than me. It's bigger than what you can see in a magazine. It's bigger than what all my motivational people that I look up to are doing. It's bigger than Iyanla Vanzant. It's bigger than Oprah. It's bigger than Michelle Obama. It's bigger. It is bigger. Whatever you have in store for you in 2022, I understand that it's bigger. It's not going to be in a magazine. It's here. Only person who can give you that vision is God. And so when I tell you, 86 the vision board and walk with me in having crazy faith, like, what I challenge everyone to do who's watching this video is to create this video of you telling yourself out loud. Publish it on your Instagram, on Facebook, TikTok, MySpace, tag, whatever. But make it public. Of you saying what your 2022 is going to look like next year. Close your eyes and envision it. No detail is too small or too big. And if you think it's big, baby girl, I challenge you to go bigger. So let's do it together. So financially, like I said, I told you my savings got 100K untouched. I got 50 to 60K in my checking account. My children have a savings account filled with overflow. They gotta have at least 20K a piece, and I got 3 kids. I see myself giving back to different corporate. Let's rewind. I see myself giving back to different corporations that I believe in. I see myself being more of a presence in for women in battered situations. See, many of you guys don't know that I was in a domestic violence relationship for 2 years, and for so long I have tried to like not associate myself with that. Like, okay, I got over it. Okay, it wasn't as bad. Okay, you know, I survived. And I downplay it because the truth of the matter is it's harder to accept that you were a victim. And I want to do something with that power. I want to give back. I want to encourage women and show them the beauty of moving on and not settling and knowing your worth and what's on the other side of the door when you choose you and you don't allow abuse to be your norm. That's what I want to use with my money. I don't want to just have money. I want to give to people. I want to be able to pay people's rent. I want to be able to pour in people's businesses with no return. I want to be able to help young women in high school who don't have guidance. I want to give back for Thanksgiving. I just want to be able to help the world heal. When I think about my life career-wise, I am working Brown Girls Heal movement full time. That is what I believe in for. That is my crazy faith. I am going on world tours. I am selling out the State Farm Arena in Atlanta with a team of 7 badass women. A life coach for family, a life coach for domestic violence, a life coach for childhood trauma. Oh my goodness, I just see this team of women and we're selling out the arena and we're teaching women how to heal, giving them the tools needed to believe in themselves, to know that they are enough, to put the you in value, to turn their broken pieces into a masterpiece, to heal their inner little girl, to say yes, to be the cure to their own COVID-19, you guys. Honestly speaking, COVID is scary, and with the new Omicron virus, it's even scarier. But there's nothing more scary than you being your own virus. There's nothing more scary than you sabotaging yourself and you getting in the way and you being in the same place a year from now. So while we're all running to get the vaccine and to get the booster, how are you going to be your own vaccine and heal? And if you don't know how, if you really don't know how to bridge the gap of who you are and the woman you want to become, the woman you deserve, then I'm here to help. Like, that is what BGH is made for. To help women that look like me, brown women, to understand their power and to walk in it. To not always have to be the strong black woman with the superwoman cape. It is okay if you not Miss INDEPE. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Okay. You ain't always got to be independent, baby. It is okay not to be okay. Oh my gosh. I see myself being a mother who is able to actually control my emotions rather than my emotions control me. I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. When you're not pouring into your cup, it is hard for you to pour in any other cup, any other title that you have. It's hard to be the best mother that you can be, the best wife, the best friend, the best sister, the best daughter, because you aren't taking care of yourself. And I'm not going to lie, the last quarter of this year, I haven't done the best job of taking care of myself. And the type of person I am, it's either I'm giving 100% or I'm not. Doesn't matter if I'm giving 98 or 92. That's not how I move. So if I'm not giving 100%, then I'm not really doing the best that I can do. And so when I picture my parenting next year, me as a mother, I see myself working more and more on any childhood trauma that I have. Sometimes, if we're just being transparent, I shield my kids because I don't want them to go through what I went through. But I can't protect them from my childhood trauma when they have to grow themselves. Now listen, I ain't saying they're going to need to have childhood trauma. That's not what I'm saying. But why should they have to be sheltered for something that they may not ever encounter. But in order for me to be a better mom, I need to work on that myself. In order for me to be a better mom, I need to be able to communicate that with my kids. I want to spend more time with my children. One thing that I enjoy about being an entrepreneur is I'm always available for my kids. I love to be on field trips. I love to go to parent-teacher conferences. I love to make the goodie bags. And I haven't had that opportunity. I want that. I want to incorporate my kids in my business. I want to travel more with my kids. This is how I see myself as a mom. I want to teach them the importance of financial freedom. I want to teach them the importance of freedom in itself. This is what I see for myself in 2022 as a parent. Baby, that's not in the magazine for me. Now, Black is just a great show, and it symbolizes a great African-American family striving. That's not my vision that God has for me. That is their vision, and that is hope, and that is inspiration. But what is your vision? Everybody don't have the same lenses, baby. So my prescription may not work for you, and that's okay. But baby, get your prescription so that way you can see clearly and make it happen. When I think about my marriage, oh my goodness, we are financially stable. Oh my God, we pray every morning, we pray every night, we're working out every day, we have these schedules and these routines, we spend time individually, we spend time as a couple. And you guys, it is nice to have these wants, okay? But if you ain't got no plan, you wasting my time. And you need to have a plan. So I'm telling you the vision that I have for my marriage and the vision that I have for my family. But no bull, you guys. Here we go again. We're trying to get the focus right. Make a plan. Make a plan. And look at it every day. Read it every day. Call yourself out on your bullshit. Be your own accountability partner. How many times do we say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and then you don't do it? Set a reminder. Set an alarm. Don't play with yourself. I got alarms for everything now. We not playing. The goals and dreams that I have, it requires discipline. It requires just killing my excuses. My daddy always taught me excuses only satisfy the ones who make them. They ain't gonna work for me no more. And excuses should not work for you anymore. What else do you see in your vision for yourself? For 2022, I see myself paying off debt. I see my husband and I moving in the direction to have a home. That is what I see. I see us building our first home. I see us in the process. All right, y'all. This is going to be... y'all feel me all up in my business, but I got to tell you. My husband got a vasectomy. I'm going to say if our son is 2, about to be 3, then 3 years ago. But we really want a daughter, and that's what we're believing God for, is a daughter. So when I close my eyes and I see my vision for next year, I see us in the process of making that happen. Even if that means we got to do gender selection, you know. I see it happening for us. I see us starting businesses and naming our business the children's name. So we have a son named Omari. We have a son named Jace. We have a son named Aiden. Like, it's time to put them on the map. And then our daughter's name, y'all just going to have to wait until we have her. But this is what I envision when I picture my life. I picture my family whole. Like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I didn't plan to tell you guys all of this, but I'm feeling like God wants me to be this transparent so you can believe for yourself. I see me and my sister on good terms. You guys, I have an older sister. Well, all my sisters are older. I'm the baby, and all my sisters are 20 years older. But my sister on my mom, we haven't always had the best relationship. For as long as I've walked this earth, my sister and I don't have the greatest relationship. We try, it fails. We try again, it fails. And it's a repeated cycle. And we act on our traumas, and we do things where I'm not going to talk to you, or I'm going to cut you off, and I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to do that. And when I close my eyes, I don't see that for us. I see us forgiving. I see us letting go. I see us being whole. I see us loving each other. I see us getting to know each other's kids. I see the past being the past. When I close my eyes, I see family trips. Like, oh my God, my husband's family, my family together, family trips. Like, none of my sisters have been out the country. His mom and them have not been out the country. So I see God using my husband and I to take our family out the country. We're paying for it. We're doing this. Like, the visions that's in store is bigger than any monetary thing. It's bigger than something that's temporary. It's supposed to be for the next person. It's supposed to be for whoever looks in this video. It's like, whoa. Okay. And don't get me wrong, you guys. It is going to sound crazy and uncomfortable to say this stuff out loud. Because what I'm going through right now, how I feel today, I honestly did not want to make this video. But I say it's funny how God works, because God says before you get up here and tell other people how they need to have crazy faith and have a vision for their goals and dreams and aspirations next year, you might want to believe it yourself. And it's uncomfortable to say, because honestly, you're walking in the dark. Let me tell you what. This is what 2022 is going to look like for all of us next year. And I know you're probably like, wait, what's going on? Like, what happened? Trying to rewind, fast forward, like what's going on with the screen. There's nothing going on with the screen. I'm here. But this is what it's going to look like when we have our visions for 2022. We can't see how it's going to happen. We don't know if it's going to happen, but we have to have faith. And if you keep watching this video, what is going to happen? You don't know. Are you ever going to see the light at the end of the tunnel? Or is it going to be dark? I can sit right here and record this video for the next 30 minutes in the dark. And I guarantee you'll listen to me. Because what I have to say is valuable. So you believe in what I have to say. But what if you had to sit in the dark for 30 minutes for yourself? Would you stay there? Do you believe in yourself? Would you stay for an hour, for a few days? Would you believe in yourself? Would you trust the process and know that no matter how long you sit in the dark, at the end, there's light at the end of the tunnel? Would you believe yourself for that? Will you close your eyes and say, this is what I envision for 2022? And I know it sounds crazy. And I know right now I don't know how it's going to happen. And maybe it sounds realistic, but maybe it doesn't. Okay, it's too crazy. It's not crazy enough. Do you realize who you are? Do you realize what you have destined in front of you? Take a minute to be like, what if it works out? What if the dream I have to start my business and it's successful works out? What if I actually forgive and me and my mother have a better relationship and it works out? What if I actually leave this relationship and I find someone who genuinely loves me and treats me right? What if it works out? What if I stop self-sabotaging and it works out? What if I go back to school and it works out? What if it works out? So many times we wonder, what if it goes wrong? And what if this? And what if I fail? What if? And what if? But what if you don't? Then what would your life look like? What if you don't? Like, oh my gosh. What if I go full throttle next year? And I'm sitting on Oprah show talking about BGH, or I'm on CNN, or I'm meeting Michelle Obama. What if that happens? Because that's what I believe. You ain't gonna tell me I ain't gonna meet Michelle Obama next year. Watch me. Watch me be on the Oprah show. Oprah ain't even got no show no more, but watch me be on it. Watch I meet Ayanna Vanzant. When her season ended, it was either earlier this year or last year. Her last season ended. I said to myself, it ended so that way she could pass the torch to me. It's my time now. I meant it. Watch. When we come back December 30th, 2022, I'm going to show you my bank account. Watch it have 100K in savings. Watch my checking got 50K in it. Watch I come back and tell y'all I don't put a deposit. Well, actually, I'm lying because we got that VA home loan, no deposit. But watch I tell y'all we in escrow. Watch. Now, I don't know how none of this shit gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no clue. But I did create a journal, my crazy faith journal. And I put all of my visions. Y'all can't be my business. All of it. All of my visions in here, like, for my life, for every aspect. Watch it all happen. You know what, let me share some of the stuff I have on here with you guys, because why not? For marriage, I got pray together, read books together, discipline together, accountability partners, enhanced, transparent communication. Watch I come back and I tell you that. Watch I tell you that we got our daughter. Watch I come back and tell y'all we pregnant. Master each other's love language, build successful empire. Watch I come back and tell y'all we got an empire. Watch I tell y'all we get new businesses together. Watch I come and tell y'all this a year from now. Family, forgive my sister. Wait, you know what? Next year, 2022, I'm gonna have my sister right beside me on this video. Right beside me. Because it's only crazy until it happens, right? It's only crazy until it happens. Family vacation. I'm gonna come back next year with the pictures of us for the family vacation that we paid for. Parenthood. More discipline, y'all. I'm a little baby. It'd be so hard to discipline them, but I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Y'all, I'm a mama who, like, I be yelling quick, like, sit down. I know y'all heard me. But I'm gonna work on that. I always got yelled at, and I ain't like it. So I feel like that's what I know, so that's what I do. But I'm trying to make that to that's what I knew, so I don't do that anymore. Watch I come back and be like, look how I communicate with my kids. I'm gonna have my kids on here and they're gonna tell you, like, my mommy went from yelling at me and now she communicate with me. I'm just saying, finances, 150K. I'm gonna make 150K next year in BGH. Now, that's some crazy fame right there, because I ain't even gonna lie to you, I ain't even ever made 10K and BGH yet. I haven't. If we want to be transparent, I have not yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to next year. So when I come back on this video, I will be like, y'all remember when I said a year ago and I told y'all I don't know how none of this was gonna happen? I did it. It's kind of like Tom Brady. Before the season starts, we already know Tom Brady is going to be great. Duh. Before the season starts, we already know the Bucs going to be in the Super Bowl. Duh. We know that. We believe in that. Some of y'all going to be haters and don't believe that the Bucs going to be in Super Bowl. Y'all like Falcons fans or something. But y'all know Tom Brady going to show up and play. Y'all know LeBron James going to show up and play. Y'all know Steph Curry going to show up and play. Y'all believe in that. So believe in yourself. Know that you're going to show up and play next year. Ain't no games in 2022, baby. Be the Tom Brady in your life. Be the LeBron James in your life. Be the Steph Curry. Be the Serena Williams. Be who you... Be the Indira Jones. Be insert your name. Because 2022 is your year. So I challenge everybody who watches this video to make your own crazy faith 2022 manifestation video. I don't want to see no vision boards. I don't want to see none of that. I want to see a video. And you post it. So a year from now, you come back and you watch that video and you see your growth. And then you do it again and again. And right now, it sounds crazy because y'all, I don't know how we're going to make 150K in BGH yet. I don't even know how we're going to pay for a family vacation for everybody. Did you just see my account? Y'all, my family on my side is huge, okay? My husband's family is not that big, but it's enough of them. And I mean everybody. We gonna pay for everybody. I promise you this gonna happen. I promise you this gonna happen. By crazy faith. Right now when I look at 2022, it's all black. I don't know how this gonna get paid. I don't know how this gonna get done. I don't know. But I know it's gonna happen. I know I'm gonna do the work that I need to do. And that's the thing. You can't sit right here and say, okay, I got crazy faith. I believe that my manifestation, all my dreams and aspirations are gonna happen. But then you sit there, baby girl, put in the work. You have to put in the work. And if you don't know how to put in the work, then you can click that link below. Thank you. And I'll teach you. I'm never going to do the work for you. Because as long as I'm doing the work for you or someone else is doing the work for you, you'll never survive. You'll never succeed and you'll never grow. I'll give you the tools needed to be the change that you deserve. because 2022 is going to be the year that everything that we envision, everything that we think about, everything that we touch, everything that we believe for is going to happen. I ain't no prophet, so y'all don't be going here to say, oh, she a prophet, she a prophet. No. She's a girl who believes in herself. She's a girl who knows what she deserves. She's a girl who's going to put in the work no matter what. She's a girl who's going to go head first and fierce. Y'all have to remember, fierce, it only means fake evidence appears real. Go first. She's a girl who's going to jump off the cliff. And if she falls and breaks her leg, she'll get back up. Oh, y'all, just close your eyes and think about where you're going to be. Oh, listen. I was going to say 2022, I'm going to be here with a flat tummy and a fat ass. But no, I don't have that belly. And I envision like us being in our home, having a water birth for our daughter, having his mom there, having my family there. 2022 is the year where you close your eyes and you see it before you see it. And that is not my words. I directly got that from Pastor Mike Todd, and I'll drop his information below because crazy faith is all you need for 2022. You don't need a magazine. You don't need a vision board. You don't need someone to tell you it's not going to work. All you need is yourself and your belief. It's going to sound crazy. You're going to be like, nah, not big enough. Or, nah, that's too much. Scratch it off. No, keep it on there. I'm going to be honest. I did that this year with my boobs, y'all. I had that on my vision board. I scratched it off because I didn't think it was possible. And now look. They're done. Got them done. But literally, that's what kind of inspired me to 86 the vision board this year. Because I did not know how that was possible. And based off of my belief, I scratched it off because I didn't think it was possible for me because I couldn't see how it could happen. And even though I couldn't see it, doesn't mean God didn't have it in store for me, and it happened. So every goal, every vision, every aspiration that I have for 2022, every goal and vision and aspiration that you have for 2022 needs to be something that you cannot see. That is not tangible right now. But you believe for it, you trust yourself, and you trust the process. Because a year from now, I cannot wait to see where you are.